Hey Tyler. So when you get to your I/O settings, setup I/O, uh, go ahead and clear all of these out, and then make a new path. And I don't have it because I don't have HD. But basically, go to your surround. It'll be like 5.1, um, and then just hit create. Oh, cancel that. It'll just be one right here. So I think it'll just say surround 5.1 with that. And then if you just click right there, it'll do like right, left, center, LS, RS, LFE, or something like that. And then around here, somewhere, it'll ask for like a format of how you want to do things. Um, Click in it and change it to surround 5.1 and make sure it's SMPTE, SMPTE, and then do the same thing for all of your audition paths, your output buses, everything that's lined up here. SMPTE. It's either that or just like it's surround and then 5.1 and then make sure it's 5.1 or something. And then let me make a new track. You want to use mono tracks, remember, when you're doing this. It's easier to pan. And then if we go to the edit window, wow. If you click right here, it pulls up, well, it pulls up the bus on mine, of course. But you should be in surround. This will be, that big square, and it'll show the dot to where you want to pan it. But if you push right there, it'll bring up the bigger panel, and then you can throw in the LFE through the fader. I know you won't be able to see it very much, or hear it at all. I think generally, if you stay about -12, -9, that's plenty in the LFE. You don't really want to ever hit 0. It's way too much for that system. And like I said, so panning, it's all good. Just hit the button here. Bouncing out. So when you're ready to bounce, file bounce, and you don't want to do the QuickTime movie, just do it to the disk. And then it'll do, I think that's all correct whenever it pops up. And you want to do a wave, and then it'll be not multiple mono, but it'll basically be multiple, or it might be multiple mono. I think everything, when you go to bounce for surround, everything is pretty set up. If you did SMPTE, 5.1 surround, and you want multiple ones, and then bounce it out, and then I'll show you compressor. Let me just pull it up here. So I've got it here. Oh, sorry, yeah, wedding photo. Haha. Compressor's loading. Okay. So, when you get to compressor, hit cancel every time. Cancel that out. And then go to add surround sound. And then, open your finder, left, center, right, LS, RS, and then LFE. Hit OK. And then what you want to do from that point is click here. I think, let's see, is that the right inspector? Okay. So what you want to do is whenever you get your surround, I'll just go ahead and throw something in there. Let's see if I've got anything. I'm just throwing AIF in there. Alright, that'll work. And I'll just throw it in my center channel and hit OK. Alright, so it's not pulling up correctly. So anyway, when you're done, go to Target, Destination. You know what? That might be why. Okay, so Tyler, starting over. Open it up, hit surround sound, import your stuff. Okay. Come down here. You want formats. You want Apple, formats, audio, and then Dolby Digital Professional 5.1. Click and drag it, throw it right there. And this is what we want. So with that selected, the blue, now we hit Inspector. On the Inspector, now I gotta find the right tab. Second tab, right here. Audio. You want -31. And then processing, you don't want the film, you want none. So no compression at all. And that's it, you don't have to save it or anything, it's already done it. And then from that point, I think you have that selected, target, destination, desktop. Make sure you select that when you do that. And then you hit submit, and it'll go to the desktop. So now you're done with compressor. We can close that, and all that's done. Now, let me go down and open DVD Studio. Applications. Sorry if my hand's a little shaky, getting a little tired. DVD Studio Pro. Okay, so DVD Studio. You want Window and Assets and Track Editor, which I have here. Assets and Track Editor. So open your hard drive. And what you got to do first is actually convert, you got to convert your video. So right click, open with QuickTime Player 7, which I don't have. But once you open 7, then you go to the share option or export. I think it's under file, or it might be under, or it might be one of these top ones here. And then you'll have a drop down window. So change it to DV Pro NTSC. And that's under options, I think, is what you want to do. And then you export it. And it'll be really big. It'll be like a gig or 2. And then what you do is you grab that video, you throw it right here. The audio that comes with the video, strip it. The AC3 you got from compressor, throw it right here. And then here, in your assets window, it'll be like temp storage, whatever, and there'll be the QuickTime movie, the QuickTime audio, and your AC3 audio. So under templates, he says the easiest one to use is this one, and hit apply. Now, get rid of all the other buttons except this one. This one you want your play button. So you can just click and delete. And then you can take that one and play. And then name this Your Name Surround Sound Project 2 or Project 3. So now grab your QuickTime movie, your AC3 file, and hold. I guess I'll grab this and just show you. And grab it and hold it right there. And I believe it might be just set assets. And then that's pretty much it. You go to simulate, and then you can hit the first button to play it, and it'll do its thing. You won't be able to hear anything but the left and right stereo sound. You won't hear any surround at all. And then all you gotta do is hit burn. Throw it in there, and you're good to go, man. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.